Hey friends, I know it's been a long time, but I wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. I have like one of the biggest updates right now of my life. I have been keeping you guys in the loop, letting you guys know about, our car accident and in life in general, everything that's been going on. So most recently, I wanted to share that my mom is now out of the nursing home and living with me. And then I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of that once she's awake. Um, Remember, she does have dementia and Alzheimer's and diabetes and all kinds of good stuff that unfortunately only medication can take care of, really. And then, of course, kind of agreeing with whatever story she comes up with. Now, right now, I do want to share that I've sold almost like everything that I'm basically not going to keep except for two big ticket items that I'm going to list. And I know they'll go pretty quickly. So right now, besides the fact that my mom is now living with me and out of the nursing home, I've taken care of all her paperwork. I have now sold even the old Ford and Suburban that I had broken down in the back of my property. I know if you guys remember from a previous video when I gave you guys a tour of the acre, it's a little over an acre of the property. You see them beat up, and I was laughing and telling you guys like if anybody wants to buy it. But yes, we literally sold them already, and we're ready to go. I right now have a shipping container that's getting ready to be delivered, and that's what I'm about to show you. He literally just texted, it just flashed across the screen that he's 3 minutes away and ready to deliver this shipping container. Now the shipping container is just a storage unit that we basically purchased for ourselves. That way we can keep our keepsakes, whatever we actually do want to keep. Not furniture related. It's literally where we're gonna store our cars as well. All right, so just give me a moment and I'll take you outside. Okay, friends. My hair. Moment of truth. The container is here. Hold on a second. All right, so let me turn the camera around real quick. See there? Those are the only two vehicles that I have left. And that silver one's not mine. The black one is. And there's the container. Now he just needs to deliver it. Okay, friends, back to me. It's so like beautiful out here right now. It's like about 9 a.m. And he called me around 7, and he's like, I'm about 2 hours away, which we did tell him like he can come and deliver at any time. And I'm so excited. Look at how big that thing is. Let me show you. It's a 40-foot high cube shipping container. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's red. I literally asked for red. The red is the Hubbalicious favorite color. Sorry, I'm trying to like block, even though I'm wearing sunglasses, prescription sunglasses, still gets in the way. And so, and then let me show you once again, just so that you guys like remember that the property itself needed a little bit of help. That we're gonna do today or tomorrow. We're gonna rent a tractor and then clean it up, because everybody went from $1,500 to now they want $2,600. I'm like, why? When I can rent a tractor for like $380 and then just they'll deliver it, and then I'll save 3% if I pay them cash. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna rent the tractor, and then the Hubbalicious is gonna drive it around. But look, because it's a big property, you guys know that. That's where the Ford used to be, and that's gone. Completely gone. And some of that's been cleaned up. Container's gonna go way over there where the Hubbalicious is and the driver. And then the Suburban used to be right there. That one's gone. And then when we rent out the property, it's going to be the whole house. And we're going to include the shed that they can use, of course, the garage. So, I mean, they are going to get a good deal, you know. And then, so now we're going to move. Well, once we put the container down, or the driver puts the container down, then we're going to put everything inside the container that we're keeping, which is just a few tools and then the cars to make sure the cars are safe. But other than that, we had the septic tank already cleaned. And that's about it. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't take our cars right now. Not until we're settled. And then probably we'll come back and then come back for our cars. I'm not sure if I'm taking both or just one. I only kept the one Corolla, the 2016, the little older one, the white one. And then my son's Camry, both completely paid off. And they're just going to be sitting inside the container for a while. And we have the big, ginormous locks. And then, of course, the property management team member said that once a month he can send me pictures to see that the container's still there and not opened or anything like that. So stay tuned though. Let me show you guys once the container drops. All right, hold on a second because he's about to drive inside the property. Okay, so I'm back. I'm not sure what this young guy is doing, this delivery guy, because now he did this there. And my Habalush already explained to him that he needs to come in through our other driveway and circle into the property. And then explain to him that he needs to, because I mean, we have an RV and our RV is 35 feet. So we've done this like a lot. And I don't know if he's new or what's going on, but he just doesn't seem to understand that he needs to go through our one driveway because we have two entrances to our driveway. But I guess he wants to reverse in. Oh my gosh, let me show you guys because this is, I feel like it's a disaster. Okay, so he wants to reverse in. Not sure why, because it's not hard to do what we asked him to do. It's actually a lot easier for him. But whatever, as long as the job gets done right, I guess. And hopefully he doesn't damage the property. This shipping container actually looks a lot like nicer and put together than what I thought we were gonna get, honestly. Because I've seen pictures where it has like rust and all this stuff. All right, here he comes. He's doing a good job so far. At least he knows what he's doing. All right, friends. And we bought this in California. Didn't stay local because local they wanted like $2,000 more than what we paid, including delivery. So yeah, there it goes. We have a clean spot for where we want it with gravel that we purchased. And then he's complaining because of this little brush can ruin his tires. I'm like, no dude, there's no nails out here. We don't randomly throw nails. So there he comes again. He doesn't want to drop it the way we want. There's going to be an issue because we specifically asked for how we wanted it dropped and the location of it. All right, let's go. There's Sam's pond, but Sam got missing. He's gone missing. If you guys remember Sam, our turtle. The fish are the only ones left. Sam, I don't know how, because we made a little fence here, but Sam's a very smart turtle. And Sam ran away. We haven't found him. We've walked the whole property. We've cleared up a lot of the property to see if we can find him. And we don't know where he went. He just like magically disappeared. There we go. Here we go. Let me show you guys. There he goes. Hold on a second. Yes, that's where we want it. Let's crack in. Let's go. That's the kind of truck we used to have too. A big, big Ram. Ours was red. There we go. Let's crack in. Let's go. Yeah, that's the ground we prepared over there in the corner. That way it's going to be out of the way from the neighbors, out of the way from the other neighbor, and then of course out of the way for the tenants. The tenants won't have any issues. There we go. Now he can just drop it. Maybe. It's a beautiful scene, you guys. I'm honestly trying not to make this like a long video, but it's just interesting how, you know, everybody does their job. And you can't really refuse because I paid him a pretty penny to have it delivered. And they saw pictures of the property using Google Maps, so they can't say that we didn't have a clearance or anything. Yeah, what's cracking? Don't leave it too close, Dad. Now it's just gonna drop. Alright, you guys, I'm moving forward, as you can tell, just to make sure. I mean, and I'm walking in the shrubs, so, you know, there's nothing wrong. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, here we go. He just removed the strap. He removed the chains. And now he's gonna drop it. So you guys can watch that part. Say hi, Hubbalicious. He's excited with his new toy. He's got shelves ready to go to put in there. And his tools that he wants to safeguard. He doesn't want to sell them. Back to me. Hope you guys are excited. This container is ready to drop. He literally like has his hydraulic thing and then pushes a button and then he's gonna drive forward while the container drops to the ground. And they ask you specifically how you want it dropped, how you want the doors, how, you know, whatever else. So yeah, definitely ready to go. I'm so excited. so excited, you guys, because this is literally like one step closer. As soon as the container is down, Happalicious and then my son are gonna start loading the container with it's just a few smaller black boxes that we bought at Home Depot, or at the Homey, how I call it, storage boxes with it's just like picture frames. It's like nothing of value to anybody else, but of course it's sentimental value to us. And so it's just our pictures, mostly baby books, husband's tools that he doesn't want to sell. Oh, there he goes. Let me show you guys. Hold on. There he goes. There, he pushed his button. How cool is that? Let me step back. He's right there. The driver. His name's Pete. Pete the driver. And then there he goes. Look at the container. Looks cool. This is super interesting because I've never seen this done before. And probably a few of you guys probably have. No, this is my first time. Oh, this is interesting. Wow, his trailer does lift a lot.
Okay, sí.
Okay, hold on. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Habalicious wanted to put a little piece of wood. I don't know. He knows what he's doing. It's gonna touch the little piece of wood that the Habalicious placed down. That's dope. Look at that's up in the air. Sweet. Now he's gonna drive forward, he said. That's what he was saying in Espanol to my husband. There he goes. Oh, cool. This, wow, for shizzle. Look at that. Okay, now he's gonna put the other two pieces of wood that he cut. Alright, it's about to drop. Then I'll take you guys inside. I'm excited. I know it sounds like I'm whispering, but I gotta finish pretty quickly because I gotta go inside and check on my mom. And then I'll show you guys. Because I gotta change her and get her breakfast. I'm pretty sure she's awake now. She's been waking up around like 9 a.m. So, but when I checked right now before coming out here, awesome. Sweet deal. All right, friends. All right, you saw that big adventure. I'm gonna start heading to the house. So you guys come along with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. I know I haven't posted in about a month. We did take a vacation. I've been working on those videos, but at the same time, I have not. It's just a lot harder when you're using different equipment and you have a lot going on. So I didn't record per se with my cell phone like I normally do, which is a lot quicker for me to like upload videos. I actually used a different camera. I used my GoPro and some with my cell phone. And the problem is, you guys know that I'm packing and now taking care of my mom, and I've been going to like Social Security office, her pension office, and becoming her payee. So, and then going to the bank, and it's just so much. I was gonna go to the consulate for El Salvador. Thank goodness I didn't have to. I read on their website that I can actually become get my dual citizenship once I'm actually over there. It's probably gonna be a lot cheaper. I was then gone to the website for El Salvador, so that got taken care of. And now after this, the only thing that I'm gonna be doing is selling. I'll show you guys, because it's so dark, so I have to take off my. So we're gonna sell that black one, possibly the trailer, because inside the container, the only thing that I'll be able to put in is gonna be those boxes that I explained to you guys, and then we're gonna park our cars in there. And you guys know Corollas are pretty small, so they do fit in a shipping container, just to safeguard them and make sure nobody breaks in while we're gone. And of course that property is going to be rented, so obviously, you know, the renter's not going to have any issues with that, but just in case, you know, I was going to take him to my mother-in-law's property. Unfortunately, she's been in Mexico for the last 3 months, and I just don't want to leave anything there if it's not going to be anybody there, if that makes sense. And I know it's like a material stuff, I should be able to let go. It does have insurance and whatnot, but you know what? No, thank you. I'd rather be safe than sorry and have to do all the insurance claims and all that good stuff. That takes a lot longer. But anywho, I'll let you guys go here. Thank you so much for being so patient with me, and I think I maybe lost 1 or 2 subscribers, hopefully not that much. I promise you that after this ordeal, I will be keeping you guys more and more in the loop, so I'll be posting more videos, and that's going to be more of us already with the container packed and everything. I'll show you guys the shelves and everything that the Hubblicious is going to put, how we're going to stack. And it's a high cube, so we have an extra foot on top. And just the type of property that we have, we're able to put it as long as we meet that it's, I think, 5 feet away from the fence or whatever. And we picked a good corner so it won't bother the tenants when they rent the house. But yeah, I'll show you more of that. All the furniture is sold. A lot of the stuff in the garage has been sold and trashed and donated. I actually have 5 boxes of clothes that I'm going to donate to our local charity, and that's going to be, it's called No to Abuse, I believe. So I definitely picked a good charity. I read about the charity and what they do and how they help the community, and I loved it. So for sure, that's where I'm going to be taking these clothes that could help somebody else. Not just that, it's newer clothes, because my son, I think, wore his t-shirts once or twice, so they're really, really in good shape. All right, amigos, love you guys so much. Take care. Hope to see you guys soon in the next video. So I'm gonna go inside. I gotta check on my mom, and then I'll show you guys a video and include her eventually. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna show you her face, but at least show you the presence that she's there. All right, amigos. Well, love you guys. God bless, and stay tuned for our next update video. Bye.